So when was it that your parents bought the farm? Your father bought the farm?
Oh, he tenant from 1930, I think. 1930 till we bought it, which was, I think, 56. Yeah.
So if we start at the Uffington end of the canal,
Yeah.
the first thing that we were really interested in was the fact that the archway that the canal went through is now being blocked up.
Yes.
Yes.
There was.
One of the things that we found at Stamford Library, at the museum, was this, what is it, a pastel or whatever, by Nelson Dawson.
Yeah.
It's a reconstruction because the canal had stopped working by the 1930s.
Looking with his back to the west, looking east.
So this is the Welland, this is the towpath between the Welland and the canal, and that presumably is the arch that's now being blocked up.
I'm surprised there's so little land between there and the river.
Well, that's just the artist's licence.
Artist's licence, I think.
say.
But that's the bridge you reckon, yeah. That's probably what it was, yes. Because there was that arch there. Yeah. I mean, as kids, my sister and I, if it caught down this end of the farm on our bikes and it was raining, we nipped under there for a shelter, you know, it was more or less dry.
Yes, I bet it was like a little den, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it's just absolutely beautifully constructed brick arch.
Really?
Brick all the way, yeah. It was brick.
Interesting.
I'd be very surprised.
Not just inside, but the ramparts of the bridge were brick.
Oh,
as
and
well.
the ramparts of what they were.
Stone.
Stone. I suppose.
I think
they were stone, yes. Well, no, are the ramparts on there now? I don't know what's there now.
I think they're
Well,
stone.
when you drive down, well, we'll go down there
To
afterwards.
go and have a look with you a minute, but no, I don't think down there. There's the canal.
So it was
just timber posts or something, or was it? I don't.
Well,
think.
possibly it was lined with brick.
Because the bridge has got those
it.
definite sort of drovers. I mean, that's why it's so historic. That bridge, it's sort of drovers.
The shape of it,
to
doesn't
get
it? Yes.
cattle winding down, isn't it?
Yes.
But that I don't know what was over the sides of that.
Could well have been posts, though, couldn't they?
It could have been absolutely. But the actual arch, I'm sure, was just bricks, and it was a lovely ready sort of brick. I've got a recollection of underneath. It wasn't stone. I think they filled that in the when people started getting lorries got bigger and they were getting more safety conscious, and they just tipped lorry loads of bricks over and pushed them in. By hand, I seem to recall. I've always been suspicious that if that broke, you'd drop about 18 inches, I suspect, up where the bricks are. But
just to strengthen the archway, really.
Well, it would just stop it completely going. But unless you've got a machine to really ram it in, I can't think that it's ever right up against the arch when it's only just pushed in from each side.
Somebody who did some research in the 50s, this would have been, I think it was 1959, recorded the fact that there was a keystone in this bridge, which with the date 1729. But that's all being covered up now, so presumably if any excavation were done, that might be uncovered.
In the canal bridge?
In the canal bridge, yes. But that was covered up apparently when it was filled in.
Really?
And you used to use that as a shelter. Was there ever any water in there?
Winter time, possibly.
Yes.
And I don't know I think somebody was saying it's probably the trying to stop Ryle flooding and all these things. I mean, where did it get its water from, this canal? I think it must have come from the Gouache.
That's what they reckon, yes, because up at Newstead there was that sort of interchange where it could be, water could come in through there. Yeah. But obviously there were sluices at various points, as you had a sluice, didn't you, somewhere down here?
Yeah, there's a sluice here, and doesn't it show? Does it not show?
Well, possibly not. Maybe that sluice was actually built later. According...
Is it still visible, that sluice?
Oh, very much so. It's beautiful. It's about I'll walk you down there and show you now. It's only a couple of 100 yards away.
Did you see it on your walk? Yeah.
That's where it is, isn't it? Where that little bridge is.
Yes, you got it. Yeah, and that's it. You must have taken it, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, from there on. But
the picture doesn't do it justice.
But I can remember going with Father with a winding handle, and we wound it up or down occasionally. There was a sluice.
Yes.
Those sleepers, I think, put there by me personally.
Yes.
If they're still there.
Yes, they definitely are. You can see somebody's walking on them.
But before that, there was 2 bits of timber and
So there was still enough water then to do that.
but I think it's all since they've started trying to stop trial flooding and everything else, and the quash has been diverted here, there, and where not.
Well, it feeds the
You never see water
Brooklyn
down
water
there.
now, doesn't it? As well?
You never see water down it, and that haven't done for years.